everything bagels healthy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's get started. I'm working without my cameraman here, so bear with me on this. I'm going to get you angled down here a little bit to where you can see what I'm doing here. And in here, in the bowl, what I've got is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, to which I am going to add 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got my oven already preheating to 375. We're going to set this aside, and in here I am going to put 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt that I have drained the liquid off of. Make sure we get it all in there. And I'm going to add my flour mixture to that. These are very easy to do, very quick. Maybe it's a good thing the cameraman's not here right now, because if he was here and seen the flour coming out, we all know he'd be flipping. What I might do is I'm going to switch that over to my mixing bowl. I mean, the dough to this is so quick, so easy. I've got a director at the office of where I work, and she says she makes this dough for just about anything. She's used it to make breadsticks with. She's used it to make pizza crust with, bagels. This dough is just that quick and easy. Now, if you're using self-rising flour, you wouldn't need the baking powder in that with it. I'm using all-purpose. That's all I have. I don't believe in going out and having 20 different flours in my refrigerator just because a recipe calls for this or that. You can do anything with what you've got. You just want to get it to a crumbly sort of dough. So that should be that. Get my hands washed here a little bit, cleaning up some of this mess. And now, let's head over to the mixer. So now, here we are at the mixer. I'm just going to get this sort of started with my hand just to get it to form sort of like a ball. Your mixer is going to do most of the kneading. You could do this still with a wooden spoon if you don't have a mixer. Pretty much what you're going to do here is, let me wash my hands here real quick. But pretty much what you're doing here is you want to get it into a good ball form that it pulls away from the sides of the pan. So we're going to start off on a slow speed right now. And then when Dan came home and he tried it, he was very pleased with it. And that's just it. As quick and easy as these things are, you could probably make this like every day, really. Depending upon the size of your family and who all, you know, eats breakfast in the morning, you could do something like this real quick and easy. Now you do not want to over knead this because this will go back to sticky. I'm going to add just a little more flour in there. And you don't have to toss them with everything bagel if that's not your thing. You can put whatever you want on them. You can put sugar and cinnamon on top of them. I've seen bagels with that on it. I've seen bagels with just cheese on it. Where you put like your cheddar cheese on top of it and bake it that way. And this is the stage where you stop. This is the stage right there where you stop. As you see, it is pulling away from the bowl. We got a nice dough ball here. And that's that. So from here, we're going to head over to the table. We're going to get these rolled out. Alright, here we go. Get these all rolled out. I put a little bit of flour down on my work surface here. It just makes it a lot easier to work with it, because even though the dough isn't really that sticky, you just don't want to take the chance. Believe me. And these are so worth it. So worth it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ball in half here. And I'm going to put the inside down on the flour here so we have a little bit easier dough to work with. And I'm going to form each of these sections into a log. You know, just a nice simple little log like that. Line them up, and they're going to be cut into 4 equal portions. Or as equal as you can get them. Then you want to just start rolling it out like a snake. That one looks like it might be a little short, but and you want to bring these together. Pinch them. And place them over on your baking sheet. I'm going to roll the rest of these out. And we'll be right back. So we're getting the last one rolled out here. Like you see, you just want to make it about 3/4 of an inch to an inch thick. You just roll them out like that. Pinch the ends. This out of the way here. And we'll move on to the next step here, which is where you put all the goodness on it. So as you see, this recipe makes about 8 bagels. Some are pretty good size. Some are probably going to be niblets as far as how Deanne eats. But he's been doing pretty good lately, eating good. So now we're going to do an egg wash, which is just egg with a little bit of water. We're going to go across the top of each and every one of these. And yes, that spillage is why there is parchment paper on here. Clean up with this is going to be so easy. And if you're even getting a hard time for some of yours to stay sealed after you roll them up and you go to pinch them together, you could even use a little bit of the egg wash when you're sealing them up, because sometimes dough doesn't want to stick to itself, and that egg wash or even that little bit of water on it will help it stick. This is also what may give it its texture. You know how bagels have that nice texture to them. So putting this egg wash on there will help with that, whether you put a topping on it or not. Alright, so that's all egg washed. Now we're going to put the flavoring with it. And that is just everything bagel seasoning. You can buy it in the stores. Me, I make my own. If you go to the Amish stores, you can get all the ingredients that it takes for this, and you can make your own everything bagel seasoning. I will put the recipe for the everything bagel down below in the description, as well as the ingredients for all this, because hey, I've been there. I know what it's like when you're trying to watch a video and you try to keep up, or you try to remember what they're saying and everything, and you have to keep stopping and pausing and everything to catch up to what they're doing. So I've been there, I know what it's like. So I will put the ingredients down below in the description for the everything bagel seasoning and for the bagels. Now, into a 375 oven, this is going to go for about 23 to 25 minutes. We'll be back. Alright, so 25 minutes has gone by. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these out just for a little bit. You'll get a little bit of a sneak peek of them. They look pretty good already. But we're going to turn our oven up now to 500. And they're going to go back in for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just get them a little more brown on top. So back in they go. And we'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. So while our bagels are finishing up in the oven, I just want to show you what we've been topping them with. Since we're eating a little healthier, we're not using as much cream cheese or butter right now like on stuff. So for these bagels, what we've been doing is a honey goat cheese. Never heard of it until I went to Aldi and found it. And it just is this little log like this. But I put some in a dish here, mashed it up a little bit, added some more extra honey on top of it, spread that on top of these bagels, and you don't miss the cream cheese at all. So, you know, just that one more step healthier, just that one more step. Come on back. We'll get these bagels out of the oven, and we'll see you soon. Alright, it is time. Let me get my oven mitts on here. Let me turn off the oven. Look at that. Look at those. They are so good. And so good for you. So, you know, with that being said, let me get this all set up here. You know, give this recipe a try. You've seen how fast and easy this was. Plus, being made with non-fat Greek yogurt, it is very healthy. And Deanne is still waiting to see the cardiologist here in a couple days. But this is steps he's already started taking to try to help what's going on with him. And he's been doing very good. So, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified of new videos as they come out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us. Please take care of yourselves. even young people right now, you need to start looking at the diet that you're eating, because later on in your life, it's all going to come back to you. So, as always, even though he's not here right now, for Dan, the boys, and myself, thank you for watching and being here. Thank you, and please keep sending those prayers. We hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day.